All right, it's the February 3rd, 2024, and for Christmas, Chris got me this GreenStalk garden. Um, it's like a vertical garden. So today I'm going to put that together. It is made in Tennessee. It has a self-watering system. It is made of food-grade plastic. I believe it has a 10-year warranty. And for me, I'm hoping to grow at least lettuce for a longer period. So lettuce, it needs sun in the winter months and early spring, and fall, but it prefers you can grow lettuce in the shade. Now I don't know how heat sensitive it is, even if it's in the shade, but what I like about this is that it also, they sell a separate rolling platform to put the garden on. So you can roll it anywhere you want it, which is a nice bonus. So here I'm going to put it on my front porch, which is south facing. And it needs a deep clean right now. Coming into spring, I mean, it's going to get covered in pollen, so I generally don't do much until after the pollen season. So let's get working on this. It looks pretty easy. Here is the rotating platform here, base, and then I guess the wheels go on this. So let me try and find all the parts to this. What I love, they have great support. They even put their number on the box. It came very, very quickly. And you'll see they have different sizes. Now this one, I think I got a deeper and taller version, and you can grow carrots in this thing. The pockets are deep enough for that. So I think they're over a foot, at least a foot. So let's get going on this build. All right, let's see what we've got here. This is, I'm gonna guess this is one of the base pieces as well. This is the part of the watering system. So I think you water from the top, and it has these little holes in it, and so it trickles down through. It's kind of a self-watering thing, which is pretty cool. No, actually this is the top, because I can see where it has, I think, different water levels. Yes, water only. So nice. They even sent a bunch of seeds with this, which was unexpected. We have some radish, and have a gourmet blend of cutting type lettuce. A beautiful thank you. And here's my wheel kit, all nicely bagged. Here's a tube. We'll figure out what that is for. And here you can see how deep these pockets are. So these pockets are pretty darn deep. So I think that's a 7-tier is what I got. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there we go. There are all of our containers here. Nicely So this ends up like a giant strawberry pot. You know what a strawberry pot is. Ah, how nice. So Daniel is who packed this. Nice looking guy here. Thanks, Daniel. Good job. Here are the open me. This must be the instructions. You can see basically how it's supposed to look. And here's one that's planted only with strawberries. Like I said, these are deep pockets, so you can plant lots of things. Obviously, they recommend radish and lettuce. But here's the list of what they say you can grow. That's pretty extensive. Setup and watering, success, tips for success. And then I'll show you the soil that I got for this. And there's the Peterson family. I guess they're the founders of GreenStalk. But I'll show you the soil I got. You know I love organics. And I'm a huge fan of the Whitney Farm product. And they sell a specific soil just for container gardening. Now for my raised beds out back, I buy their raised bed soil to supplement my raised beds. So let me get building this. I'm going to time it. See how long it takes me. It's 4:03 now. And hopefully I can get right to it. And then I will come back. Alright, so I looked at this instructions again. I have to put the wheels in the wheelbase first, and then it says to fill the container and then put it on the base. So Chris is going to help me with that. He's going to get the soil bags out of the back of the van, and we're going to get this knocked out here. Be right back. So I thought I was getting 3 cubic foot containers or soils, but I only got 1 cubic foot. Again, I ordered these. So you can see Whitney Farms. You can see it has that OMRI. You want to see that always. A lot of products say they're organic, but then they're not. So, but if that is, if that symbol is on, then it has passed the organic registry, whatever. So, put some soil in here. Let's see. It says it's going to take a full bag, but I can fill these while Chris is putting the legs on. I'm trying to not make a mess too much. Oops. And, definitely be bringing out the... Maybe this is fluffy soil. Maybe it'll get some more in there. No. Wow. Yeah, a little less than one of these bags, I guess. So, this one in here. Can you get those wheels on the thing? And they're supposed to go in the hole that I have the first one on. It says wheels. That points to the hole. And we're videotaping. Just so you know.
Have to keep it down to shoot darn in the heck.
Yeah. This is somebody else, the Art of Floundering. He always uses good golly. I think that is how he goes. Alright, so let's see, my 1 cubic foot there. There you go. I've got them lined up. It's still only with that little bit of a setback reading. It's 420. Hey. Alright. Fill those up. That filled. Got it kind of leveled out. Let's see here. Here's our watering thingy. Alright, so I guess I have to leave a little room for the water thingy to fit on. There, it seems like it is. Now it says when you stack these, they shouldn't be wobbly. If it's done right. So we'll have to make sure we do it right. There you go. That's the first one on. And there's a little slant to the, it's interesting, the watering bit has a slant to it, even on the top. So, let me go check this out and see if there are any good hints on how to stack these exactly. So, be right back. Alright, so Chris said on the instructions, so this little wheelie thing, it does lock. So it has locking wheels, non-locking wheels, and that tube is so you can direct drainage out away from your patio or whatever. So the next step is to stack these puppies. It says to fill them, then to stack them. And I need to point out too, what I had ordered from Walmart was actually called container potting soil, and what they gave me was potting soil. Maybe that's why I thought I was getting 3 cubic feet. However, I will go and make sure on my order that they gave me the right, charged me the right price. So we're going to test out this potting soil here. It does say it's good for flowers and vegetables. So, hey, everything when you garden is an experiment. That's the fun of it. So it wasn't too heavy?
Not too bad.
You'll be hurting tomorrow.
We shall see.
Yeah, now it did say to keep it on level ground, so I don't know. Did it say how to put those water? So there's a little... See how the watering part is just a little...
Well, the watering goes on top. And
this is at an angle, though.
Right.
So I don't know how...
So you place the...
It'll say there.
Fill and plant. You've got the stack.
Place gray disc on top, lining
of
up
each tier
holes
with each
pocket. Okay, so the little holes go with each pocket. That part's easy.
And then I stack the next one kind of like a quarter, just a little bit of a turn to where,
right?
And then it just keeps stacking from there. So.
All right. So does it lock in anyway, or are they kind of just resting on top of each other? I guess, right?
It's pretty
basically.
Snug. Well, I think it's more.
No, let's see when you put this second one in here.
Yeah.
Maybe the way that little...
Oh, that wedges in.
Oh, wow. Pretty much kind of snapped right in, right?
Yeah. I mean,
it's a little wobbly. It says it shouldn't be wobbly. So I think we need to take dirt out of the other one so that it sits flat on top of the other.
Yeah.
You can put dirt in there. Okay, so that's the hardest part of this, is going to be leveling out the things so they sit on top of each other properly. All right, let's see. I think it may have to go down a little deeper, but it's not cockeyed though. No, you have to have this pocket needs to go between these two.
It's not.
That's why I said. All right, we will continue working on this, and we'll be back. All right, problem solved. We had to wiggle it just a little bit, and now it's all lined up in between, so they will alternate. We're going to put this next one on. That one might be perfect already. I don't think it's too wonky. Just may need some more dirt in it for it to lay on, I think. So this, I guess, people is where it takes a little bit more patience. So I'm going to help Chris with this and get these pockets filled up so that they don't get difficult to fill up as we go along. So, all right. So we went through every bag of soil that I bought, and we got it up to almost the last tier now. Question will be, will this all start draining or settling once I get it all set up and going? And I guess Chris put the lock on it, but I like that I can come out here if I want to grow something else. I can come out here and just rotate it daily if I want. Or I can grow like sunlovers on this side and lettuce and shade lovers on this side. It gives me a lot of flexibility. So, and I can roll it out for a good natural rain. So I'm excited. It is, here I'm blabbering. It's 4:45. I mean, I took a break because Chris came home. So maybe 10-minute delay. What did I start at? 4:09. Not too bad. Not too bad. So we will see how the growing season goes with this. I'm pretty excited. I cannot wait to see what happens here. I've seen them on YouTube. There are other channels that have had it and they look fabulous. But, you know, can they really produce a lot of food? I've seen comments where some people said they bought 10 of these things and they're growing exclusively in these, in the GreenStalk garden. So, I'm going to have to, Chris has gone out to the shed to see if we have any of that raised bed, soil, since that would probably work well in these as in addition to what we've purchased here. But Whitney Farms, you can see it just has a lot of organic material in it. And so that'll help hold moisture anyway, which I love that. But we only have, this one stack to do and this topper to do. And that will be our fill reservoir. You line up these holes with each pocket here. And that next one should snap right on. So yeah, pretty easy, straightforward. Loved it. Great project. And I can't wait to get planting in here once I get my last top on. So, and Chris did find another bag. That's potting soil. Was that in the car?
No, that was in the shed.
Oh.
And it's the same type. It's like...
Yeah, it's the same type. Interesting.
Cool.
All right, well, that must be what I got last time instead of raised bed soil, but that's okay. It's still very organic. I was telling people you can really see the organic matter in the soil and that it helps retain moisture. It's really good stuff. So, all right. We'll finish this project and I'll bring you right back. It's going to take us like a minute. Take us longer to get those darn bags open. All right, and there it is. That is that. Got them all filled. I'll probably put a little bit more in these. Chris is taking the soil, dang it. But and there is the water reservoir. You only put water in here. And I guess if you want to put some liquid fertilizer, you can as well. But yeah, looks pretty good. It's locked in. Now, it's a little wobbly, but it's pretty darn secure. With the lock, I don't think any wind gust will affect it. It may get a little rock from the wind, but I think that stand and the wheels can handle a lot of weight, and it's going to get heavier too once the soil gets pretty wet. It's a bit damp, but yeah, it's going to get quite heavy once we get it loaded up and once the stuff starts growing. So yeah, that's it. I'm excited to see how this will do. Hope y'all are having a good one. Thanks for watching. If you like this idea, think about this. If you have an elderly loved one that isn't as mobile anymore and they want to garden, they do shorter stacks. So it's a great gift idea. In fact, we got our mother-in-law one as well for Christmas. So just because it's something she would enjoy. So, but yeah, so thanks again. We'll see you later. Bye.